been riding your board around and getting comfortable. You get to that stage where you want to learn tricks, but ollies are just too hard. Well, don't worry, because here are some of my easy beginner tricks that you don't need to ollie to know how to do. Number 1 is the soccer flip and the half Casper. This trick has a lot of names, but from the last time I checked, it was a soccer flip. It has nothing to do with soccer, so bear with me. The soccer flip is mine and a lot of other skaters' first trick, and it is when you flip the board over and jump onto it. The trick is fairly simple and it just takes commitment. A way to practice this is by doing it with one foot and hopping onto the ground. When you're ready, place your feet below the bolts and jump onto the board. And for an extra challenge, try the half Casper flip. You put your foot on top of the board and give it a spin. Next trick is the hippie jump and body varial. Hippie jump is also straightforward. It's when you jump on your board while you're riding it. Yeah. Make sure you have full balance and your feet are squared on the bolts. Try to get a feel of it by doing it stationary first. And when you feel comfortable doing that, add a spin and you can make it into a body varial. Trick number 3 is the Dropdown. The Dropdown is more of a fundamental than it is a trick, but I think it is more important to learn as a beginner. You do so by holding the board from the nose, bringing it low to the ground, and step up as a push. A way you can practice is by planting your foot on the board as it drops, and keep doing that till you get comfortable. And when you've gotten comfortable enough, try to do the run on to get the push down. Then put those two together and then you have to drop down. Trick number 4 is the manual. The manual is balancing on your 2 back wheels to bring your front up. Manuals can help bring skate lines together and help with other tricks. I heard if you try to do it in a crack, it would help build balance, but you could probably tell that it didn't really help for me. But once you got it moving, a good way to practice manuals is by having 2 markers and manualing the distance between them. And lastly, shove-its. Shove-its, and not to be confused with pop shove-its, are a 180 rotation of the board. Shove-its don't have pop in them, which means you don't slam your tail against the ground to do them. There are 2 parts of this trick, the scoop and the catch, but we'll be focusing on the catch. To set up for the trick, your front foot doesn't really need to move a lot, but for the back foot, make sure to put it at the edge ready to scoop. To practice this trick, try to do it by only committing to your front foot to the catch. And when you're ready, put it all together and get your back foot on. For extra practice, do it in the grass so you don't get hurt. And like that, those were my 5 easy beginner tricks you could do without ollie. Just a quick note though, there is no particular order for these and were completely random. This was a guide to learn simple and easy tricks that help pave the way on your skateboard journey. And, as always, my name is Divine and practice makes perfect.